Okay, so today I'm taking about a 3-mile hike. This is the first time I've been on this trail, and we're going to try and show you some of the trail as I go up here, and so you can see it. When we get to the very top, there's supposed to be a lookout up there. We're going to look out and see everything and take some video up there and see how things are going. As we go through this, we'll stop and take some pictures of some flowers or whatever we might see on the way up here, wildlife, and we'll just see how it goes here today as we move on up through here. So we're up in the Judith Mountains in Montana, and I don't know if there's a name to this trail or not. I think it's just Lime Kiln Trail is, I believe, the name of it. And we're gonna see there's 2 trails, and one is about 7 miles long and the other one's about 3, and I'm taking the shorter one today. So let's just see how it goes. So now, as we continue on this hike, both spiritually and physically, we cross the bridge just as there will be many bridges to cross on our spiritual paths. Let's embrace the journey, sit back and enjoy the sights and sounds of nature using all our senses. Listen to the birds, hear and feel the wind, and notice the plant life and wildlife. Get a feel for the tastes and smells around you. The path may be windy as we navigate it, but as long as we stay in the moment, just like the dog is, we will proceed on our guided path. Something went wrong. Oh, it just says please keep gate closed. We're going to be looking all these flowers up because we don't really know. They look like sunflowers, but they don't have a sunflower stalk. And you know what it is, just leave it in the comments as to what these flowers are. We're not real familiar with all these indigenous flowers and herbs, and so what they are, let us know. just got through a bunch of switchbacks, and we're considering turning around because it's just a lot of work. And while we were sitting here, a fella come up and told us we were only halfway. Boy, it seems like we're a lot further than halfway to us, but he said we're only halfway. But he says we can make it, and that was encouraging. So we're going to try, and I'm going to, with the encouragement of my wife as well, continue to move on. Because if we can make this is quite an experience for us. So, but I've almost turned around right here. We are at the top of the mountain. This is Lewistown, the closest town to us. That's about 6 miles away from where we're staying. I don't know how far it is from here, but this is called Lewistown Lookout. And we have traveled about 2.5 miles of hiking to get to this point. We are literally on the summit of the mountain. Okay, everyone, as you saw it a few minutes ago, we made it to the top of the summit. It's going to be a little windy, and the wind will be coming in through the microphone, so it might be a little hard to hear. But you know, we were walking up here, and a lot of things came to our mind, and you'll see some of the video either before or after this of our video coming up and down the mountain. It was about a 2.5 mile trek, and we took our time and watched and looked at the flowers and different trees and we ate a little bit of pine and did a lot of different things coming up here, and reminded us that a couple of times we almost stopped and turned around and went back, and remind us of how our spiritual path is, about how we want to stop in the middle of it and getting too hard, and we want to turn around and go back. We don't want to continue on, and the rewards are great. We are here at a beautiful, beautiful area, and my golly, it was really hard though. I mean, it wasn't easy. We had a lot of uphills to go, and now when we leave here today, it's all downhill for the most part, and we're going to enjoy going back down, and we'll might even give a little bit of video going down, and just because we knew we saw some things after we stopped video and coming up, and we saw some things that we wanted to share with you, and look at the little butterfly might be flying in front of us here. But just remember that things do get hard in our spiritual path, and we got to continue on. And if you look around us as we pan around here in a little bit, remember too that we don't see the whole picture. We only see what's in front of us as we're on our spiritual path. And then you get to the height of it, and you look around and you see everything. You see the whole area. You see the whole picture. You couldn't see it coming up the hill, but once you get to the top, it's there. And it's just fantastic. And so don't want to give up, because this is a true reward, getting to the top of the mountain, getting to the top of your path, and then being able to go. And it takes a long time. It took us forever to get here, it seemed like today. And we started out early, or not real as early as we wanted to, but early enough, and it still took us a long time to get up here. Had to take a lot of breaks and a lot of rests and a lot of taking in of the Mother Nature, and realizing how Mother Nature is so fantastic, and how much she does for us, and how small we are compared to her, and how much we can do for her, and all these things, because all these trees and all this mountaintop all brings in the love and the grounding and all the different things of Mother Nature has to offer us. And of course, Mother Nature is part of our spiritual path, because she's what grounds us to this earth, and it's part of our duality. And so she's part of it just as much as the heavens, as the universe, as the stars. It's all together. So, we really want to watch everything we're doing and be aware of everything around us and stay in the moment, but still being aware that we're on a path that we're going to get to the summit. We're going to get to the top at some point. We don't know when that is, but it's going to be there, and the rewards are great. They're just absolutely phenomenal. And we'll continue as I narrate through some of these other things that we've done. You'll see some of the things that are going on in this great, fantastic earth that is going on. Thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. I'll be sharing more of this spiritual outing and hike in the future videos. The hike down the mountain will be in next week's video, with possibly more after that. Thank you again. Until next time, stay spiritual in all you do. See you on the next video.